I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
You got an ID on you? Yeah. He approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's going to give us an address on Mac Court as to what he did and where it's at. He said that he killed 5 people.
Anyone being inside?
Cleveland Police!
Is that enough? So please get him to the door. Okay, we'll check it.
Oh, yo, it's real. Get EMS rolling.
In the heart of Cleveland, a city shrouded in shadows and whispers of violence, one man's dark tale begins to unfold, a tale that grips the very soul of a community. Martin Muniz, a name that would soon send chills through the streets, stands at the center of a chilling narrative, accused of a murder spree that leaves 4 innocent lives forever extinguished. On that fateful day, January 13th, 2024, Muniz stepped out from the depths of his haunted past with a confession that would send shockwaves through the city. He approached the police, eyes wild with torment, revealing a shocking truth. Just days earlier, he had fired upon 5 individuals. The air hangs heavy with dread as officers rush to the scene, where violence has cruelly etched its mark. A 70-year-old man's life has been snuffed out, a 34-year-old mother's future stolen, and dreams of a 16-year-old boy dashed against the concrete. Yet, amidst the heart-wrenching loss, a flicker of hope endures. An 8-year-old girl, the sole survivor of this nightmare, clings to life, her innocence a fragile light in a universe darkened by horror. As the community grapples with the unbearable weight of grief, prosecutor Michael C. O'Malley's words pierce through the silence, condemning the barbaric actions that have led to such devastation and urging the city to confront its demons. But Muniz's confessions unearth more than just a single act of violence. They lay bare a disturbing pattern of neglect, an eerie cry for help that echoed through a decade of missed opportunities. Each revelation brings with it a wave of anguish, as authorities piece together a harrowing timeline of failures. A weapon in the hands of a man teetering on the edge, a violent encounter with police in 2013, each incident a mischance, a moment when lives could have been saved, yet slipped through the cracks like sand through fingers.
Mr. Muniz, can you walk us through the events of this evening, how it transpired? Or?
No, I came upstairs to eat, and I asked my sister's dad, no, I'm lying. I asked Jaden, her son, I said, yo, where is the rest of the food at? He said, no, it's gone. I'm like, what you mean it's gone? I didn't even eat yet. So he was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. So I said, okay, well, where's my sister at? So I asked my sister, I said, where's the food at? She said, I don't know. Why are you asking me? I said, okay. I said, yo, I didn't eat. We're gonna have a problem. Nobody said nothing. So, they had to go.
What happened when you left the house? Do you recall where you went?
I don't know, man. I just wanted a gun in my hand.
Sure. Any idea where you put that?
No.
Not certain.
Did you take it out of the house with you?
Yeah, it was on me. I don't know where I put it at. I had to put it somewhere.
But you left the house with the gun.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave it there. This ain't the first time I'm killing somebody. I got caught with the first gun on the first body. They just couldn't prove it was me.
Where was that at?
New Jersey. I gave the guy's name is Jamie Molina. I killed him on October 13, 2013, Northgate Park, broad daylight.
Why'd you do that?
He robbed me.
Were the Clark Avenue, is that where you flagged on the police?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see any cop, man, just so I could go back home. I don't belong on the streets. I don't. You got other people who belong on the streets. I don't. They should have never let me home.
So when you left the house for a walk, did you like throw it in the garbage can, house, or just on the street?
I don't know. My mind was just focused on I need to go home. I didn't care about where the gun was at. I didn't care about if they was looking for me, nothing. I just wanted to come back home.
Where's home?
The box. I'm guilty of it. You can write it down. I don't really care.
So, do you recall who all was in the house?
Well, I know I walked into my sister's room and I
Mhm.
shot Tone first.
You say Tone?
Yeah, Anthony.
Is that the 16-year-old?
No, that's the black dude. I shot him first.
The boyfriend?
My sister's husband.
Okay.
And then my sister looked at me and put her hands up and I shot her. And then I walked out the room and my niece told me, "How you doing?" And I didn't want to shoot her. I didn't want her to die. So I didn't shoot her in the head. The boy I shot in the head. Then I went upstairs and I shot him in the face.
Who?
Angel. And then I came back downstairs and I walked back in my sister's room and I shot Tone again. And then I went next to my sister and I put a bullet in the back of her head.
Now, your niece, was she shot at all?
Yeah, I shot her, but I didn't want her to die.
Okay.
She's harmless, just... I wouldn't have killed her son either. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't want her to die. So I didn't shoot her in her face.
Okay.
The guy upstairs that died, he used to beat me as a kid. And he got away with it because nobody would listen to me when I used to ask for help. Nobody listened.
Who is he?
He raised me.
Angel, you said?
Yeah, he raised me. He used to beat out of me, you know, have me kneeling down on heater vents and digging holes. And he bought a snakeskin belt. I used to have to do push-ups, so he smacked me in the back of the head. He used to take toolboxes and slap me with it, throw bricks at me. The last thing was he bought a bullwhip, and that's when I ran away. So I killed him. 2013, December 13, 2013, I got caught. I had the gun that I killed Jamie with. And I copped out to the gun so they wouldn't pay attention to the murder. And when he was robbing me, that I would give him my money. It's unnecessary for you to, you know, a scary guy will shoot you faster than I will. And he started shaking, and I'm telling him, dude, just take the money I'm giving you and go. Like, I'm not even gonna look for you because I understand the streets.
Sure.
And he kept doing it, and then he slapped me with the gun. And his mistake was he allowed me to look up. So he had prison Reeboks on and prison sweatpants on. And some type of, I don't know what the he had on his face. And he ran. So somebody brought me a gun and I started walking around. Between 3 and 4 o'clock, I seen him cross the street. I went followed behind him. He walked to somebody's door and started banging on the door. When he walked to the sidewalk, I shot him in his face. And I walked away. This one right here, I don't feel like running. I don't feel like going through difficulty. So I figure I just kill a whole family, tell you guys come get me and go back home. So you guys are making it harder than it needs to be. All you have to do is say I'm guilty on the paper. That's it.
We're not trying to make it complicated.
Well, they are. You know how many people was on that street? Then you got...
No, we weren't over there, so we had no idea, to be honest.
You know
with you.
what I find amazing is, if I'm in a police car and you have people walking up there that I guess they feel some type of way that I killed them. If you're really gonna do something to me, why are you standing in front of the cops? Why not just wait till the police car starts moving and shoot at it? So you want to be seen. And this is why I can't live with. People on the streets are stupid. They don't have no sense. They want to be seen. They want to be the center of attention. I don't. Just put me back in the box and forget that pill, whatever. I don't care. Whatever, however they're going to play it. Send me back there. I don't want to be seen. I don't belong out here, man. I can't get used to this out here. They don't have no respect out here. Everything is a problem out here. If I walk too hard, it's a problem. If I don't get a job fast enough, it's a problem. You know how much I weighed when I moved to my sister's house? 320 pounds. Do I look like I'm 320 pounds, man? Because they starved me. I just had to sit in the basement and shut up like a dog. Well, I got tired of it. I never been nobody's. I let them live because she was my sister for as long as they was living, or she would have been dead. And I kept telling them to stop messing with me, just leave me alone. I'm gonna get a job. It's just taking me longer than most people. You know, somebody doing an application or interview is gonna ask you, you've been locked up. Yeah, I did 21 years. You think they're gonna hire you, man? It's not easy. And they kept doing me, man. Or they make smart little comments. You know, I know your feet hurt. Yeah, my feet hurt. Dude, I walk 11 miles trying to get a job because you won't drive me. And I'll pay you gas money when I get paid, dude. I ain't doing nothing for free. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. People like me should never come home. Never. You know, everybody, you got people in there that cry about coming home. Oh, man. I've been there my whole life. I'm 41 years old and I got 21 years in a box. Dude, don't let me out. And I told him that before I left. This is the biggest mistake you could do. Just let me stay. Why even let me home? I educated myself here. I don't cause trouble here. You know, when I first started my bid, yeah, of course I defend myself against tough guys. But towards the end, don't got no issue. And they still let me out. Now look, you got, I don't know how many of them died, but you got dead people. All this has been avoided if you just left me in the box. I didn't want to come home. I didn't have nowhere to go. I met this girl, and I went to her house.
Lourdes or your sister?
No, my Lourdes. I met her on the internet, and I hurried up and talked my way into her house because that's the only place I could go. And then she always took care of me. I didn't have to work. She told me not to. So anything I wanted, she would buy. Here, I need a computer, she'll buy it. Never ask questions. I need a phone, she'll buy it. I need a tablet, she'll buy it. I ran myself away from her by saying she's cheating all the time. Because I'm not accustomed to being taken care of. I don't want to be there no more. And that's when I started moving around. I went to Texas. I was living on Sam Houston base for like 9 months. And then I went to New Jersey. I was living in Marlton, I don't know, for like a month, 2 months. And then I went back to Illinois. I was living in Elgin. And then I came here to Cleveland. I don't belong outside, man.
So when you talked to Lourdes, that was after you did everything?
Yeah, I tell her everything. I told her I did it. And she said, why? I said, I don't know.
As Martin Muniz faces a staggering 26 charges spread across 2 cities, a haunting question lingers in the air. How can we shield our communities from the darkness that lurks in the shadows? What measures can we take to break this horrifying cycle and ensure that no more lives are lost to the shadows of neglect and despair?